My people, how on a day? I salute you according to that time, but depending on where na tanda they listen to us. I welcome you to this Obongelistic day with another Obonge information. My people, now well done. My people, now welcome. My people, now down here. Information where they reach your Kaba now has it that Ugezu has advised Sapete Edochie, especially during this end time of the court case between Queen May and Edochie. When I know say waiting with day now, and it was the end of the court case. Everything has set. We are just waiting for the judgment. This coming court case is either the judgment day or the next one will be. It can't pass the next 2 or 3 court this thing. The judgment will be given about Queen May and Edochie, both the property, both everything, because it was not going to be given in piecemeal. Everything will be done together so that everything will end. So, Ugezu had, in his visit to Sapete Edochie, discussed so many things Ebubedike had been able to achieve, and only observed that this is the only thing he has seen in the life of Ebubedike that he could not achieve. That he never expected this court case, this Edochie and Queen May case to stay up to this in a court when Ebubedike is there to settle it. Yes, Ebubedike had made several efforts to make sure say the thing is settled outside the court, but that it has not worked out, not because the people don't want settlement, but because the settlement of out of case and his involvement into it come late, because if they had followed up from the beginning of the court case and last 2 years to say let this thing be settled out of court, it would have been a very easy thing and this thing would have been rescued. But one thing that spoiled and scandalized everything about this was why they are still romancing the situation, they can't lose their grandchild. And this woman who's speaking, why no good like make you conde. What are you reconciling? Since the Pekin don't buy, are you reconciling the buy Pekin or what? So it will be very difficult to now bring the heart of the woman closer to say let's reconcile when she has already carried wound. That is the problem. And according to him, he blamed the entire family for not heeding to advice because he said he actually suggested to the family that they should do something about that at that time, but nobody heeded to the advice, because he advised Sapet severally, say, hold your son and make sure that this thing doesn't escalate more than how it is. So many content creators are creating a lot of content around you and your family. Do something that will stop it. It's not going to court or anything, but make sure you make a statement that will make whatever anybody say irrelevant. And it was not possible. And look at it now. Things are catalyzed. Your family name is brutalized. And you were still here talking about the same thing that we were talking about before. My people no be smart, They said Ugezu was not actually happy, because one of the things that made him to start talking was the revelation of the domestic staff that she made on Edochie, allegedly, that she all normally sends information of what is happening in the Ajah mansion to him, for him to know how his house is going on, because the lady still believes that no matter what happens, the madam will not forget you, and that the madam will always be together with you, because she knows them why she was very small and knew how to close together both of them were. So whatever that is happening now, in the name of misunderstanding or whatever you call quarrel outside, the small girl had never believed in her eyes that it can be possible for Queen May and Edochie to separate, because she actually knows how close they are and how she thinks they love themselves. So that is it. So since this information came, the lady, this Ugezu was so shocked that it is actually true that allegedly this man is getting information from the domestic staff. So, and that is what prompted him to give this advice so that if it will be implemented, the whole thing will be like a foregone issue, because it is already finished. What will you be talking now? What will you be saying now when you say, let's get that case and take it to the village and call the kinsmen together and settle it, when you have gotten to this extent that the case is even entering bigamy, when nobody know whether even you and Judy are going to Kri. Now you still they talk about the kinsmen. There's nothing that the kinsmen will do in this situation, because even the court will not allow you to go to the kinsmen, because they have asked the woman and she has consistently insisted that she wants to go her separate way. She wants to divorce. So whatever you feel you are doing, or whatever you feel is the case, is a problem to you. A very big problem to you, because she has said she has moved on. And the magistrate has already said it, the judge has already said it, that you cannot force her into what she says she doesn't want. And that's her human right. And human right comes to play here. You cannot force her. And there is nothing anybody can do to tell you to force her, and that is the situation. You are now in a very big trouble. A very big trouble, because you can't drag it home again. So the only thing you need to do is to play along. Play along and make sure that that lady doesn't see you as the enemy. And that lady doesn't conclude that what they told her about you is true. Let her believe it now that you have not given her any reason to believe. At that time, allegedly, they say the Bubedike, the grandfather told Ugezu that he is not thinking of anything foul, because even him had given up on the case already, because there is nothing on earth he has not done as a person to make sure, say, he brings May closer, and that he persuades May to change her, to change her style or change her actions against you, Edochie. But May insisted to go and was able to counter every effort made to drag her down. So what are we now saying? Let her go how she wants, because nobody's even interested again on him. Nobody's even interested again on her, because we have tried all we could do. The only thing we are just begging now is that our grand Pekin should be allowed to come and see us, should be allowed to mingle with the Edochies, because they are actually Edochies, irrespective of what is happening. So stopping those grand Pekin them from coming to us and coming to see their dad is where he is getting it wrong, where she's getting it wrong. And that's what Sapete Edochie is complaining. Say he needs his grand Pekin from me so that he will be at peace. Even if he buys now, his spirit will be at peace. But May has said, lie over her dead body, that her Pekin will not mingle with the Edochies. And that is the situation. The situation on ground is that the lady in question has refused to bring her people and to bring her properties and to bring their children back, because she has not accepted any other thing other than to go. So what are we now talking about? My people not be smart, Ugezu had knelt it on Sapete Edochie, telling Sapete to do everything he can. Now he's alive. Make sure there is peace between May and you, Edochie. Even if they are separating, they're not going to be together again. Let there be that peace, because they have something together, and that's a Pekin. And those Pekin, any day they are doing something, they want to invite their mother, they want to invite their father, two of you will still stand beside them, because you were the parents. And at the end of the day, the two of you that are standing cannot boost your relationship and cannot boost your house, because it is called a broken one. My people no be smart, don't say this man called Ugezu is a prophet, is a seer, is a traditionalist. They do what others are doing. He only believes in straightforwardness. And whenever he wants to talk, he talks to you the way it is and the way she understands the situation. My people, the way he understands the situation. And that's why anytime the thing causes big problem to either Sapete Edochie or any of the big-time Nollywood stars, they don't forget this man. This one carries the word of wisdom. The Ahithophel of our time, that he will give you and guide you. He will lead you to great heights so that you will not make mistakes. That's the work of Ugezu J. Ugezu, the man that saw tomorrow. My people, no be smart, you know. You know, see, our royal Queen May and in Peking them are now the problem, or what the Edochies need. They need the Peking to be restored at Edochie's house, and they need our royal Queen May to start a business that, to start something that will not make her known all over the world, but rather what she was doing before, like owning a supermarket and everything, and go there to sit down. That is what they are wishing for her, to go and, do the same way they do and be at their level. When they discover that Queen May had passed the level of Edochie and every other person pursuing her, that's where issues begin to prop up. My people, no be smart, If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers will say, "Una well done, my people, una welcome." Remember, this is Niger Celebrity Gist TV. Please help us, and we shall help you. Don't take my video and paste on your page. YouTube is charging me copyright, and I don't like it. Please, YouTube is charging me reuse content, and it's not palatable. Please don't take my video. If you can listen to the video, you voice it the way I voice it, that's your own, but don't take my video. And God will bless you. Make una have a nice day. Bye.